probably procrastinating while watching this video. You're wasting your time. You should do something else, yet you won't do it. Just admit that to yourself. No discipline is literally ruining your life. Having no discipline is what that made sure that you couldn't do it. If you had discipline, you would be doing all of the stuff that I'm literally telling you in every single video. But you don't, and it's because you have no discipline. Remember, what is discipline actually? That's what we first have to declare. Well, discipline is doing something that you particularly didn't feel like doing. Many people think that going to the gym, meditating, journaling, working on your business is discipline. Well, that's not really true. Discipline is something that you don't want to do and you're still doing it. So let's say, for example, you really want to go to the gym today, you're super hyped, you just want to hit like chest day or something, yeah? Then you're not disciplined. Going to the gym when you're feeling like that, then you're motivated. Because you might enjoy going to the gym. That means you're motivated for the gym. Motivation means you want to do something. So if you want to go to the gym and you like being there, then you're motivated for it. You're not disciplined. So every time you're procrastinating something, it could be your work, it could be reading, whatever you might struggle with, or going on workouts. When you procrastinate on them, just know that it's because you're lacking discipline. Discipline is about doing something that you don't want to do. So if you don't have that high level of discipline, you won't be able to do the things that you don't want to do, even when it's hard. So for example, on this work I have to edit my videos and stuff, and I like talking to you. It's something that I enjoy. And when I come home after like a long day, I've went to the gym, I played badminton, I went to school, I woke up at 5 a.m, right? Then I'm tired, I don't really feel like recording, but I still go here and I teach you this and talk about this to you. And also, like, sometimes with editing, I don't really want to do it, I can't be asked. I'm like, can I do something else? Can I work on something else? I'm like, fuck that, just go after it. And that's what discipline is. I didn't want to do that, like edit a video, because editing is not really my thing. But I still went ahead and did it because I know that tomorrow when I see that I've actually edited that video and uploaded it, I'm going to be grateful for that. I'm going to be happy that my younger self sacrificed comfort for me. Whereas, think about if you're sitting here and you indulge in all of the bad shit over the past week, how are you going to feel? Remember, the shitty feeling that you're feeling right now, it's only because your younger self didn't sacrifice enough comfort and have discipline to do the things that he didn't really like to do. And he was just like, oh well, I'll just go watch some TikTok. That's what's ruining your life today. You see, by not doing the hard work, you're essentially wasting time, because you're not doing the thing that you set out to do. You're doing something else instead that you actually never planned to do, so you're basically wasting time. And you might say, well, why don't I just go and do the things that I like to do? Well, you probably like to do your work, you probably like reading, but you don't like it every day. Like, motivation, you can't really rely on it because it comes and goes. It's like a strong feeling when you have it and you really want to go and conquer the world. But when the feeling of motivation goes away, which does pretty quickly, like that strong feeling of you wanting to conquer the world, that's not really long lasting. When it does disappear, then you don't want to do the habits, even though you know that you like reading, that you like working out. Then today you don't really, you can't be asked, you don't really want to do it. That's when you can't rely on motivation, because you're probably only going to be motivated once a week or once a month. It's not sustainable to kind of think that you can just rely on something that comes and goes sometimes. Because you see, as I always say, that consistency is what will change you. Because if you don't ingrain the mindset and the habits into yourself, then you're never going to get anywhere. If you just think that doing reading a little and going on a workout one time a week is going to change your life, it's not. So discipline have you ever heard about the book by Ryan Holiday? It's called Discipline is Destiny. And that title, Discipline is Destiny, that's true, because discipline is what's going to get you where you want to be. Doing the stuff that you didn't essentially want to do, even when you didn't want to do it. That's what's going to change your life. That's what's going to get you successful. Because think about the guy who only does the work when he's motivated, and the guy that does it every single day. Just like, look at this guy, he'll do it one day and then he'll wait a week, and then he'll do it again. This guy, he'll do it every single day, continue leveling up. You get way faster progress. Maybe you probably wouldn't even get any progress if you just followed motivation. When you start building discipline, it will actually make sure that you're doing the stuff that you set out to do. So whatever you said to do, that you wanted to do today, yesterday. So when you plan out your day, you're like, tomorrow I have to do this. Then today, when you're not feeling like doing it and you do it anyway, that's what's actually changing your life. That's discipline. Because if you were undisciplined and you said to yourself yesterday, you wrote on your notepad, tomorrow I'm going to do this. And then you wake up the next morning and you're like, no, I'm not going to do it. I don't really want to. I was just saying it lightly. That's no discipline. The other part is discipline. So you see how your life is going to go if you keep on procrastinating. It's going to go even more downhill because your life is already going downhill. And if you don't stop that and actually turn the curve, and you're never going to get anywhere. So discipline is what will get you out of the rut you're in. You feel like shit right now. Be honest. You're embarrassed that you waste your time, that you lay in bed scrolling on your phone for hours instead of doing what you actually said to yourself that you were going to do. You're pissed at that. And discipline is what's going to save you. It's going to get you out of that rut, that feeling of you not liking yourself. You're going to love yourself when you actually start sacrificing comfort for your future self. But yeah, you haven't done it up until now. But now, today, tomorrow, that's when you change that. That's when you actually try to do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. I literally have a paper up here on my wall saying, do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. And the reason why I have that is because it's true. I know that it's so life-changing that I've literally put it up on my wall so I can see it every single day when I walk out of my room. I know that doing the hard work, even when I don't want to, is what's going to change me. So I stick it up so I can literally, it stares at me all day long. And while I'm recording this video, I'm motivated for it today. I want to speak to you, I want to teach you, but some days I don't really want to start the video. And then you actually, like, that's the funny thing about discipline. You don't want to do the task, and then you start, then I start recording the video. And then 2 minutes in, I'm really feeling it, I'm already, then the momentum starts rolling and you actually want to work. But when you never try to do the hard work when you don't feel like it, you never feel that it actually isn't that hard when you actually start doing it. So, after this video, get to work. Tomorrow when you wake up, you'll probably have a harder time wasting your time because you know what you could be doing instead after watching this video. You're clearly interested in self-improvement videos, so go down and click the subscribe button. It's a win-win for me and you. I get someone to teach and you get the knowledge. And remember to put one foot in front of the other.